At this hour, I'm Christina Aguayo in Dallas, and here are your top stories.
President Joe Biden unleashed a firestorm after calling all of President Donald Trump's supporters garbage during a Zoom call with Vote Latino. Watch.
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
According to the Federal Elections Commission, 74.2 million people voted for Trump in 2020. So Biden called almost half the country's voters garbage. Moments later, Florida Senator Marco Rubio took the podium at Trump's rally in Pennsylvania, saying he had breaking news.
He's talking about the Border Patrol. He's talking about nurses. He's talking about teachers. He's talking about everyday Americans who love their country and want to dream big again and support you, Mr. President. And I hope their campaign is about to apologize for what Joe Biden just said. We are not garbage. We are patriots who love America. And thank you for running, Mr. President.
And Trump didn't hesitate to respond, writing on X, "While I'm running a campaign of positive solutions to save America, Kamala Harris is running a campaign of hate." Now, on top of everything, Joe Biden calls our supporters garbage. You can't lead America if you don't love the American people. Kamala Harris and Joe Biden have shown that they are both unfit to be president of the United States. The White House tried to walk back the comments, saying he was referring to a single person. However, his statement instantly drew comparisons to Hillary Clinton's deplorables comment that many say undermined her campaign. Department of Homeland Security billboards that offer free legal services to illegal migrants who are in custody have gone up in Texas. The billboards read, quote, "Your brother in immigration custody has rights. We're here to help." The ads are from a taxpayer-funded DHS immigration office that focuses on the rights of migrants who are in detention. The ads have sparked major backlash online, with many saying the billboards are advocating for the rights of illegal migrants and they're a waste of taxpayer dollars when the money should be spent securing the southern border. Others are saying it's a preview of how Kamala would continue with her open border policies that cost Americans $150 billion last year if she's elected president. 3 men who police say are linked to the violent Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua are being charged with capital murder and aggravated kidnapping, according to Farmers Branch Police. Police say 38-year-old Iker Morales Mendoza, 25-year-old Carlos Bolivar, and 22-year-old Jonata Gonzalez kidnapped 33-year-old Arnaud Petit and demanded money that they say he withheld during an ATM theft operation. When he didn't have it, they allegedly shot him in the head and dumped him on the roadway. Mendoza was found in Las Cruces, New Mexico, while Bolivar and Gonzalez were in Aurora, Colorado. Police continue to search for a 4th suspect, Johnny Serrano. President Donald Trump is speaking out after thousands of potentially fraudulent election forms were received in York County, Pennsylvania. Trump taking to X, saying, "Wow, York County received thousands of potentially fraudulent voter registration forms and mail-in ballot applications from a third-party group. Really bad stuff," he said. "Law enforcement must do their job immediately." The Pennsylvania Freedom Caucus confirmed Trump's statement, saying they did indeed uncover thousands of suspected fraudulent registration and mail-in ballot applications and are carefully processing them. This just days after the same thing happened at an elections office in Lancaster County. Thousands of election forms flagged for fraud from the same third-party group. Pennsylvania is a crucial battleground state with 19 electoral votes up for grabs. New York City Mayor Eric Adams has had enough of hearing the media say insulting things about President Donald Trump, and he let them know during a news conference on Tuesday that he won't have any part of it.
And with all that's going on to everyday New Yorkers, we're asking questions that is someone a fascist or is someone a Hitler. That's insulting to me. That is insulting. And I'm not going to engage in that. Everyone needs to turn down the rhetoric. Because after Election Day, we still have to be the United States and not the divided states. At these town halls, talking to people there, they're not asking me these silly questions. We are in this bubble. You know, and I know you guys really believe these stories you're writing. It gives you a lot of clicks. It's exciting and give you headlines. But this is not what New Yorkers and Americans are dealing with, folks.
A California judge charged with killing his wife has been released from jail on a $2 million bail. Online jail records show Orange County Superior Court Judge Jeffrey Ferguson was released Friday from the custody of the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. Ferguson was taken back into custody last month after the judge overseeing his case determined that he had lied about drinking alcohol while out on bail. The 74-year-old Ferguson pleaded not guilty last year to murder in the shooting death of his wife, Cheryl Ferguson. The man, who was sentenced to 30 years in federal prison for attacking the husband of former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi with a hammer in their California home, has been sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole following a separate state trial. A San Francisco jury in June found David DePop guilty of charges including aggravated kidnapping, first-degree burglary, and false imprisonment of an elder. Before issuing the sentence this week, Judge Harry Dorfman dismissed arguments from DePop's attorneys that he be granted a new trial for the 2022 attack against Paul Pelosi, who was 82 years old at the time. In May, DePop was also sentenced to 30 years in prison in the federal trial.
That's what you need to know at this hour. In Dallas, Christina, Aguayo, Salem News Channel.